that's a Siena Basketball win. You know, credit to our students for coming out. Obviously, so many people, you know, put their heart and soul into this game to make it a special experience, and this was a similar crowd, you know, obviously a little more exciting, but the one thing I was worried about was, you know, we didn't show up when we had a great crowd against Delaware, and I think that was a test, and we were ready for the moment now, right? We showed up, we played 40 minutes of Siena Basketball. Credit to these guys. Obviously, I think they played their hearts out. Just super proud of the win, and you know, this is the team we can be. I put it on the board before the second half started. I said, we can be this team. And at the end of the day, you know, we got to continually do it. But just really proud of these guys' effort. You know, we beat them on the glass. We beat them at the free throw line. And we found a way to win the game. And I thought we showed tremendous resolve. We got down, I think, 10. They had you know, we knew they were going to come out punching in the second half. We got down 10 and we responded. And we won the game.
Questions?
You know, Anthony, like Carmen just referred to, they hit you with a, I think, 4-point play and 3-point play, bang, bang. It went from 3 to like 10 points in the second half. And it felt a little bit like the game in New Rochelle where they hit with a quick punch, and you guys didn't respond that time. What was the difference between that game down in Rochelle and this one where you kind of hung in there and fought back and won?
I think the difference was we were able to stay composed, but also we give credit to being in that situation before, so we knew how to handle it. You know, teams are going to go on runs, it's about runs, but it's about limiting those and making a stand when they do go on the run. We were able to counter it with a bucket and stop, and then we were able to build momentum off that, and just one play at a time. You know, every time we get in the timeouts, everything we always preach is every 4 minutes, we got to win in 4 minutes. So, you know, we don't look at the game in a full 40 minutes, every 4 minutes, and then, you know, the score will take care of itself.
Contributions from a bunch of guys. Just, I mean, getting scoring from, you know, double digit from a bunch of guys. Just, is that something you want to try to carry forward and try to take from this one?
Yeah, I mean, now, you know, talking to Coach Demos, right? Anytime we get 4 guys in double figures when I've been head coach, we've won. I think now 22-2, right, Mike?
Correct.
Yeah. So no, I just think when we share the ball, I think Michael Bayer coming in, you know, gave us great minutes. Javen McCollum gave us great minutes. Kobe Rogers, I think, you know, 6 rebounds is key. I thought we didn't quick shoot the basketball. I thought we took the right amount of threes. You know, I thought Anthony was tremendous tonight. I thought Jackson was tremendous tonight. And then you look at Nelly Joseph's line, and I don't think he scored. So just guys being able to do it on both ends of the floor. Just really proud of the effort. You know, I think these guys understand now how we need to play, and it's exciting.
Jackson, what was the atmosphere like out there, and how much did it help you guys pull this game?
No, it was electric. It was really fun to be out there. Great to have a packed house pretty much for the first time since Delaware. You know, this was a big step for us to make up for that game. But it was awesome. It was super electric. This is, you know, one of the reasons I came to Siena.
Anthony, you were held scoreless last time against these guys. How did you really change your approach to then turn around and lead the game scoring this time around?
I was just more locked in this game. The first time we played them at their place, you know, I got a little, you know, out of control. And, my mind was racing. I just, you know, wasn't myself throughout the game, and I wasn't the leader my teammates needed. So I put my focus into that. You know, I had a good game, but that wasn't my intention. My intention was just to be a leader, to talk to my teammates, encourage them, and do what was needed to win the game.
What were you dealing with at the end of the game, Anthony? The leg?
I just got credit.
Jackson, what when you get the ball, full court press, final possession there almost, just what's kind of going through your head there? Kind of an unfamiliar spot for yourself, trying to handle the ball 75 feet away.
I mean, I thought he was going to foul me. I thought that was the scout. So he did it, and I just, you know, tried to stay composed, bring it up the court. And thankfully, I saw JV in deep, threw a pass, he made a good catch, and kind of sealed it for us. But I was happy he was always there.
It seemed like throughout the whole game, even when there were really great moments and everyone was getting excited, you kind of held your composure the entire time. You had great poker face. Is that just kind of your intensity taking over in that kind of situation?
Before the game, Coach talked about staying even, not too high, not too low. So when we were up, we had to make sure to stay up composure, don't freak out. This game, there's a lot of time left in the game. When they went up 10, it was about, okay, don't get too low. We're going to cook that, we're going to make our run. It's a game of runs. So I thought we did exceptionally good job today of keeping our composure as a team and not getting too low. Got the job done.
Rick was just saying that he kind of see the difference in you guys from a few weeks ago, just with, obviously a lot of new parts, and he thought it was a more cohesive group this time around. Do you feel that? Do you feel this group kind of gelling in a different way than it was?
For sure. I thought, it was maybe a little more guys trying to do it on their own, especially in that game at New Rochelle. Also that game, we didn't have JV, and I think JV's a big part. It gives us another guard that can handle, make plays, make shots. And so, I think we need to continue to remain in character, and these guys continue to do their jobs. I think those jobs and that role definition has really grown, and I think these guys understand where to get guys the ball, and who's really good in certain areas on the floor, and how hard we have to screen and cut to get open. And so yeah, I think these guys are growing by the day, and I think it's just a joy to coach, and really thankful that I get to do it.
Yeah, to add to that, I'll say, I think throughout the season, again, we harp on it, but we've got a bunch of new guys. But we got guys dealing with injuries who, sat a game or whatever it was. But when you see your teammates fighting through injuries, throwing their bodies on the line, on the floor, whether it's out for loose balls, even though some guys get a mess up from, or someone all over just jumping on and trying to make plays with hurters. You see your teammates fighting through injuries, to win games, putting it all on the line so that we can be successful as a group. You thrive off that, and it builds a lot of trust and chemistry within the team, and I think that's what's starting to happen. That's what's starting to show. We're coming together, and we're becoming a great team.
Hey, Coach, I was wondering about your players. They got to play a game Sunday, and when you play a game this late at this level, you got to be not concerned about how their effort, but just physically how they're going to perform come Sunday. How are you going to prepare them for that?
I told them we can't lose the game Sunday tonight. We need to sleep, we need to hydrate, we need to rest. These guys will get up, we'll have treatment from 10:30 to 11:30 in the morning, and then we'll get on the bus and head down to Jersey. And all we'll do is kind of get to Ryder and walk through some things and shoot a little bit, shoot some free throws, and these guys will rest and hydrate and sleep. But yeah, no, it's a mindset, right? And these guys have done great on short turnarounds, and so I'm excited because I told these guys before the game, and I think Anthony and Jackson will attest to it. Iona didn't see the real Siena when we were down in New Rochelle, and we didn't show up for that game against Ryder feels like a couple days ago. So when it's all said and done, we have a chance to go on the road and hopefully show what we want to do and how we want to play.
You guys, probably the only game you guys didn't really show up the last 3 weeks was the Ryder game. Then you get another crack at them on Sunday. What do you think you guys have to do better or differently than you did when they're playing well, obviously?
We got to bring a lot more intensity. We got to treat every game for the rest of the season like it was tonight. With the way they mentally prepare and come out ready to play. And that's really the key to the rest of our season, is play every game like it's our last.
Coach, one of the best coaches in the game ever was 7-0 against Siena, and you just dished him his first loss against Siena. Has that registered yet?
No, I'm worried about, or not even worried, just concentrating on getting home to watch some film of Ryder and figuring out how we're going to do it. Everyone was making a big deal and playing Iona. We're playing like it was the next game on the schedule, and obviously so much respect for what Coach Pitino's done in his career, right? That's the pinnacle in the sport for what he's been able to accomplish, and so I haven't really put any thought to it. I try not to think about it. Sometimes I still don't even know I'm the head coach at Siena, and I just kind of am a basketball coach.
Pitino had mentioned he said once again, you guys really just feels like you guys have the best fans in the MAC. Do you feel the players just like tonight, that energy just felt? Obviously different than.
I would say the country. I'm not just talking about the MAC. We've been top 100 in the country for 23 straight years with our fan base and the support we get. So, these guys came here. I don't think either of them had the fans at Pepperdine or Northwestern that we had here tonight. And I think that's why they came here.
Anything else? All right.
Anthony, you're smiling. Do you agree with that?
All I'm going to say is I love the fans here. I love the fans here.
Thank you.